Good morning, coaches. Welcome to day 2 of your Coach Basics training. Today, what we are going to be talking about is our why. And we're going to be talking about our why with regards, there went my phone, with regards to our why we became a coach. Why is it that you are so passionate about Beachbody? Just like with any relationship or with any job that you have, there comes a point with any of them that you just question, like, what am I doing? Is this the right thing? And so you kind of have to think back, on and dig deep, really. And it can't be superficial. You need to dig real deep and think about, what is my why? Why am I doing this? Why do I want to commit so many hours to this? So what I'm going to ask you to do is to come back here, think about it first, come back here and comment below. Or if you're extra brave and you want to push yourself some, go ahead and make a video and then come back and share it with the group. And I'm going to dare all of my coaches to go ahead and do it. You guys can totally do it, so do it. And since I'm daring all of my coaches to do it, I'd never ask them to do something I wouldn't do. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my why. I'm going to try to hurry through it because it's a little long. Back in June of 2012, it was just this, everything was just, oh gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. Everything was spinning out of control. I was at the biggest that I had ever been, and there were some health problems that were going on with my husband. Long story short, we were told by an orthopedic surgeon that my husband might have that the orthopedic surgeon thought that my husband had a very aggressive form of bone cancer. He was the breadwinner, is the breadwinner. I, at that point, and up until, recently, had not made an income in over 7 or 8 years. Was a shock. I mean, not only to hear the news, that your husband might have very aggressive bone cancer, but the fact that you haven't had a job, you have 3 kids, 3 sons, 2 dogs, 2 cats. It's just overwhelming. The thought was, I couldn't breathe. I can't explain it. So, long story short, we went through the surgery. It was not cancer. It was a benign tumor. However, there were complications with the surgery, and we almost lost him during the surgery. So it was just one thing after another after another. Soon after that, long story, I started losing weight on my own, but then I hit a plateau. I reached out to Elise, and no, actually, Elise reached out to me. I just wasn't ready for Beachbody, and I told her, I'm not ready for it. It costs way too much money, and she said, it doesn't cost too much money, and it does not, it doesn't. And when you get that confidence, then it turns everything around. But anyway, and it took me a little while to come around. She also told me from the very beginning, you need to be a coach. And I thought she was crazy. And I said, I'm nowhere near my goal weight. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with anything that I'm saying, but I've heard it from almost everybody that I've talked to. And she said, you most certainly don't have to be at your goal weight. And then I said, nobody's going to listen to me. And she said, they will. And I said, you don't know anybody. Well, yeah, she does. She does know what she's talking about. But I was stubborn and I was full of excuses, so I just didn't do it. And anyway, I got very serious about it 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, just a little over 2 months ago. I decided that I was going to go forward with this because I felt kind of, I love being a stay-at-home mom more than anything. But I kind of felt like I needed to find direction in my life because I had been a stay-at-home mom, and then before that I was even a stay-at-home wife because I had some medical problems that kept me from working. So I really needed to find something for me outside of my family, that I could focus on that could be just for me. And so after thinking about it long and hard, we decided me and my husband had talked about it, and I said, why not go forward with Beachbody and, do Beachbody? So be a coach rather, like push forward with it. And so like I said, a little over 2 months ago, I went to Elise and I told her, put me in your next Coach Basics training class again. I did not do well the first time. And I told her I'm ready and no excuses this time. And I haven't made any excuses. And I've had plenty of reason to, but I won't. And I refuse to from here on out. And, I went from my first month, I made $500. And my second month, I got sick twice. So I really wasn't able to work as hard as I was able to the first month. So, but the second month, I made $400. So, you know, becoming a coach has just completely changed my life. And it's completely changed my life in more than one way, not just financially. I have so much more confidence now, and being able to change the lives of not just my challenge members, but their families, and then my coaches, to be able to change the lives of my coaches and to know that my coaches are going to be doing just as well and better than I am is I wake up every single morning with a smile on my face and with passion, and I'm ready. I'm ready to face the day. And I know that the day may not always be positive, or not positive, but I may know that the day may not always go perfect, but I know that it's still going to be a good day because I'm not going to let anything get me down. So that's my why, and I can't wait to hear your why. Anyway, yes, share it with us, and can't wait to get to know you guys more. Welcome to day 2, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.